It's a gap up, and it's a strong gap up, the best we've seen in many days and many months. 76 points up straight up for Indian markets. So now such a big gap up for sure will hurt short sellers. 81 points up for the Nifty. So there is obviously a visible price action on the upside. For Sensex, the price action is equally constructive. Pick and choose. Across the board, major stocks or major Nifty 50 stocks are up by about 2.5 to 3%. But I want to start with the high beta names. That's where you will see a lot of price action and a lot of volume action. So let's start with metals. DLF on your screen, 197. There is price action in Tata Steel, up 4%. Sterlite Industries, Goa, Hindalco. So it's a full house, the sea of green when it comes to metals. Now let's look at large cap real estate stocks. We've told you about DLF, but what about Unitech and other smaller real estate companies? Across the board, real estate stocks also holding on. Directionally, markets have been short on banks. This week, markets have sold PSU, private banks. 2 weeks ago, it was PSU Bank. So Axis Bank is bouncing back. ICICI Bank is bouncing back. HDFC Bank is also holding on. State Bank of India is at 1890. Punjab National Bank 676. OBC 224. And then last but not the least is Kotak Mahindra Bank, which has been the best performing Nifty 50 bank stock this year. It's up about 33-34% on your screen. A flat start for that one.
Yes, but 1.5% higher for the Nifty, 1.6% up in the green. 5300 is back on the ticker. Just want to mark some of the other stocks which are going to be in news today. Nalco, because they're looking to sell 12.15% stake. The Department of Divestment has now in fact invited merchant bankers as well. That is what the reports indicate. So Nalco has started off with a good 2% gain. While we are at it, let's also mark some of the other metal majors as well. Sesacoa, JSPL, all these stocks are going to be in focus today as well. Tata Steel has started off well in trade. Shift focus then to cement majors. ACC Ambuja will just come up for you on your screens next. And let's show you after yesterday's good move where these stocks stand. ACC Ambuja both have started off okay with a gain of about 1.5% to about 0.6% apiece. The Interministerial Group or IMG is likely to hear 8 coal block allottees today, and the list includes the likes of Hindalco, Tata Power, GSW as well as Jindal Stainless Steel as well. That's what some of the reports are indicating. So watch out for how some of these names actually pan out in trade today. The tribunal has now issued IOC, HP, BP notice for alleged cartelization in Reliance Industries as well, and SR Oil's plea. And of course, there are talks only getting louder about a fuel price hike as the parliament session draws to a close today. So you've got the entire OMC basket which is in focus as well. Exide, they have stepped up the efforts to acquire ING's 26% stake in the insurance joint venture. The Economic Times reported this first thing in the morning, so watch out for that stock as well. And I want to just mark Deccan Chronicle because the circuit limits have now been revised on names like Deccan Chronicle at 10%, Manappuram Finance at 20%, and Subix as well at 20%.